Once upon a time, in a bustling city filled with people chasing their dreams, there lived a man named Aaron. Like many others, Aaron had a long list of aspirations but often found himself overwhelmed by the noise around him, the advice of well-wishers, and the judgments of passers-by. Aaron worked at a local bookstore, a place where he found solace among the pages of numerous stories. He frequently drifted into daydreams about writing his own book one day. Yet, every time he picked up a pen, doubts flooded his mind. What if no one liked his stories? What if he failed? One evening, as Aaron sat in his nook by the window of his small apartment, watching the city lights twinkle like distant stars, a realization dawned on him: all you have is the now and what you do with it. He decided to seek advice, but was cautious enough to ask only those he felt truly understood his ambition. He approached Clara, an old librarian with decades of wisdom etched into her eyes. "Follow your heart, Aaron," Clara advised, "but be wise enough to discern the voices you listen to." With renewed determination, Aaron chose to drop the ego that held him back, reminding himself that ego fed his fear of judgment. He started to fill his days with gratitude, grateful for the books that inspired him, the people who encouraged him, and even the struggles that molded him. Despite life throwing obstacles his way, Aaron realized that his happiness was in his hands. Each setback taught him a valuable lesson. Times when he felt weighed down, he reminded himself, you can't change what happened, but you can shape your response to it. It was his courage to leave the shore, to step away from certainty, that led him to write his first chapter. He learned not to dwell on the past but to focus on creating a vibrant future, no matter the lingering shadows. Through it all, Aaron found that the fear he once allowed to dictate his actions slowly began to ebb away. As he opened himself to new ideas, he met kindred souls who not only shared his passion for storytelling but also imbued him with the wisdom to combat self-doubt. In their company, Aaron learnt more about life than he had on his own. He realized people weren't against him, they were merely following their own pursuits, absorbed in their lives. "Build a shield, not hostility," a mentor once told him, and remember, tomorrow could be vastly different if you choose to make it so. Aaron's story wasn't just a tale of a man chasing dreams, it was about finding purpose amidst chaos and learning to chart his course, unaffected by external limiting beliefs. As he completed his first novel, he reflected on how his life didn't exactly go as planned, and how grateful he was for it. For in the detours, Aaron found those vital life lessons that turned out to be the plot twists he never knew he needed.